Hello and welcome to another Leeds United Unfiltered, and I'd like to have a chat today, if I could, about the current situation in football management, why I'm really happy with Daniel Farke and what he's achieved at Leeds United for us, and why seeing the so-called Big Six teams failing is music to my ears. So, the latest manager to be sacked after playing a Daniel Farke team is Amorim from Manchester United. And of course, they say it's nothing to do with playing Leeds, but I'm sure it would have played some part in the decision. I mean, can you see them sacking him if they thumped us 5-0? Then, of course, we've got Enzo Maresca, who's left Chelsea. And you could well say that neither of them has done a bad job at their clubs, given the fact that they're sitting in 5th and 6th position in the league at the minute. So why have the clubs decided to get rid of them? Well, it's because they're both entitled clubs who feel like they should be challenging for the Premier League title. But they aren't at the minute. And why is that? Is it the manager's fault? Well, partly. A big part of being a football manager, and not just a coach, is about the players that are brought in to play for the club. And as we have heard from Daniel, a massive part of this process is down to the player's character and attitude. A no dickhead rule, so to speak. And our key mantra, side before self. Now this for me is one of the main reasons that we're lucky to have Farke in charge. The lads seem to have an all-for-one attitude. They all play for the manager and each other. They're over the moon when one of our players does well, and they're absolutely livid when we lose or concede a goal. I mean, just look at Joe Rodon's face for an example, every time somebody scores against us. And this is also what these so-called big teams have lost. Man United used to have massive name players that would have to work their asses off just to even get in the squad. They had a real disdain for other clubs and their players, and they'd be so pissed off if they lost. Whereas these days, the big ego players, they just don't seem to give a damn. They still get paid a massive amount of money, no matter what. It's always someone else's fault if they lose, and they can always move to another big club if it goes pear-shaped. And that's exactly what's wrong in today's football. But thank God there's clubs like ours that are still trying to do it the right way. And a big part of backing Farke for me has always been taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. It's too easy after a few poor results just to say, oh, just sack the manager, let's get someone better in. Well, if it's that easy, why are West Ham and Nottingham Forest struggling at the minute, when on paper they've got much better managers and squads than us? As Parag has said, he thinks Daniel's the man to take us forward, and he also thinks he'd be a good European manager. And I've always had faith in this statement, because up until now, he's been right. And as much as I hate to say it, you've got to look at these big clubs and don't think that they won't have been looking at Farke and what he's achieved for Leeds and how well the club's being run. And I wouldn't be surprised if they hadn't already approached him. And if you think that's crazy talk, well, just think on. Chelsea are looking like they're going for Liam Rosenior. Is Liam Rosenior a better manager than Farke? So I think that we need to be thankful to Daniel and the position that he's got us to at the minute. And hopefully if we can kick on for the rest of the season, we should be okay to stay up. And so it's on to Newcastle on Wednesday night at their place. And given their current form, it's going to be a very tough game. So I'm just hoping we can get something out of it. 3 points would be absolutely fantastic, but 1 point would also be a good result. Anyway, that's all from me. So get your comments in below. Do you agree with me? Has Farke done a good job? Is he a good manager? Are we in a good position with Farke at the helm? And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be back again soon with some more videos for you. And remember, keep on marching on together.